Is Bitcoin in trouble, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's short but powerful video, I have two news items. I have 5 amazing charts that will show you what is happening to Bitcoin, and I end the video with an inspirational quote. Let's quickly jump into the news first, guys. This week I have my family visiting me, my brother and my sister, so the videos this week will be short but powerful. I will really keep them short so that you can also enjoy your holiday a little bit more instead of just watching my face. I know what you want to know about Bitcoin and the news, so I will keep it short, guys. Let's jump into that first news item. The first very important news item is the Satoshi Nakamoto statue in Lugano has been stolen. Do you know the beautiful transparent statue that you can see through if you look at it from the front, but look, if you go like this, you see a little bit different. That one has been stolen in Lugano. Who the fuck wants to steal that statue? In Switzerland. This is not a country where people steal, but even in Switzerland, they find Bitcoin so important that they stole the Satoshi Nakamoto statue. If anyone has any clue who has stolen that statue, let me know down below in this video so that we can inform all the authorities on that issue, guys, because we as Bitcoiners, we do want our Satoshi Nakamoto statue back, of course. That was the first very important news item. Who helps us catching that criminal that steals the Satoshi Nakamoto statue in Lugano? The second news item is about another company adopting to the Bitcoin reserve strategy. The company is a Japanese company, Convano, which is buying 21,000 Bitcoins with a worth of 2.1 billion US dollar. Convano, Japanese company, Convano Inc. I think it is, buying 21,000 Bitcoins. Really cool, of course, as there will ever be only 21 million Bitcoins. So they're like, okay, let's buy a small percentage of that. Let's buy 21,000 Bitcoins. So I think that's very positive because it's another company adopting to the Bitcoin reserve strategy, and we need many more companies to do this to keep this space completely decentralized. Of course, I prefer that you buy the Bitcoins, the normal retail people, that they buy the Bitcoins. But at the moment, it's not a retail game. Retail is thinking about it. Should I buy? Shouldn't I buy? And the large companies turning into huge whales, they are all buying up all the Bitcoins. These are massive amount of Bitcoins. I mean, a whale is considered with 1,000 Bitcoins. These guys are buying 21,000 Bitcoins. If all these international huge tech companies are buying Bitcoin, governments are buying Bitcoin, they all understand that this is the new gold of the 21st century. They all understand it's completely verified now, adopted, it's all legal, it is integrated into the new economical system of the future, and it will become one of the biggest assets out there. If all of them understand, please start to understand it as well. Don't keep your money on your bank accounts. These accounts hodl shitcoins. These shitcoins lose purchasing power. They will keep you poor or either make you poor. Get that money from your bank into Bitcoin. Dollar cost average all the time for your pension fund. Yes, trading portfolio, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. HODL portfolio, pension fund, that should be HODL, HODL, HODL. You keep adding Bitcoins to that, not a HODL on your bank account. At least maybe you want to stay poor, or maybe you want to get poor, yeah, then HODL your shitcoins on your shitcoin bank account. But if you want the opposite, you start to transact, exchange those dollars, euros, whatever other shitcoin fiat currency you have, into Bitcoin and HODL it into Bitcoin, guys. That were the two news items. Let's now quickly jump into the charts to show you what is happening to the Bitcoin price. As everyone is thinking, are we going to crash more or are we going to pump again? I will try to show you what I think that's going to happen to Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks, guys. Bam. The first chart, guys. The first chart is this 4-hour chart. Sip of coffee. Look at green box. we should have held that green box, that green line. I told you if we break that, we will visit this area, that red box. We exactly wicked to that red box. These boxes are not drawn today, they are there already in videos for weeks. Go check them. I told you if we bounce from there, it's still very positive, but then the next trouble will become again that green box top. And again, we wicked to that green box top, bottom, the green box here, and we are finding resistance, which is perfectly normal. We had a long time support over there, so this is a very strong resistance area that will take probably a couple of tries before we break into the green box, or we need to get like miraculous volume into Bitcoin that pumps it above that green line. If not, this is an area that we will be fighting. It's the 114K. We lost that support, we fell to the next support, and now that becomes resistance again until we break it and turn it into support again. Okay, this is all short-term volatility. This move that I wanted to see did not happen. We broke out to the bottom, and then you get the same thing again. We need to try to break that green line out. Okay. If we zoom out to the daily chart, we can see a very important line. I just added this line this morning, this one over there. If you look at that top over there, hitting it, here we came above but also down. It's all resistance. Here is where we officially broke that trend line. There. That is when we broke the trend line. This is officially now that retest. Please understand it. Please watch last week's video where I told you we were here at the top levels. I'm going to clean up this chart a little bit so that there's not too many green lines. And I told you if we break that blue line, we're going to hunt for that green line. Just watch that video. We exactly hit that green line. And that green line is exactly the bottom that we should hit if we want to retest this support. Because if you look now, that's also what we said, this looks like a shoulder, like a head, another shoulder over here, inverse shoulder pattern, breakout, retest, continuation. That would be the cleanest form of this pattern ever in this Bitcoin chart on the daily. So I don't fear what is coming. I look forward to what is coming because this looks to me all very clean, very beautiful setup. Yes, we had a retest now of this beautiful trend line. The trend line is already there from, if we just calculate from this moment, December 2024, resistance, one more time, resistance, 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 breakout, retest of that area as support on that green line as well. That is the move, guys. Nothing is wrong. We just need to keep above this line now. If we break that line, then of course this pattern has been invalidated. But let's not run ahead too far. I do think we keep support there. On the weekly, we can see exactly that resistance was hit. That is normal. That was the target. 50%, I told you that's a target. We hit that 50%. And now it will take some time. As long as we stay above that blue line, everything is going to be all right in the short term. The moment we go down below this blue line with a full candle body, that could mean some sideways movements for some time. And then we need to fight again to get above the blue line. Also, when we go back to the daily, guys, please understand, if this light blue line is going to cross this green line, that is not good. Look what happened the last time, crash. Here, the crash was already happened. So we don't want to see that. We want to see this crash as already the thing, and then we need to have the blue line turn around again to the top, okay? But here on the weekly, if you zoom out, you're not panicking. If you zoom out, you're like, this is part of the move. And I'm going to show you even better charts that show you where we are with this move on this time in the bull market, guys. That's over here. Please let me get some coffee. This one is the first table that I have for you guys. It shows you how August and September have performed in the previous years, of course, for Bitcoin. Now let's see. July was mainly green. August was not mainly green. I think I see as much as green as red. Let me count. At the moment, August was 1, 2, 3, 4 greens and 5, 9 reds. So August mainly was bearish. September 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reds. And that means also 4 greens. So September was also mainly bearish. October, November, December mainly bullish. The thing though that you also need to notice is that August, in the previous bull market, 2021, was a bullish month. In the bull market before that, 2017, it was a bullish month. In the bull market before that, 2013, August was a bullish month. So August has been bullish months in the bull markets. Could August still become a bullish month yet now? Of course. We just started. It's the 5th of August. We have 25 days to correct again to make a bullish month of August. And I believe that August is going to be a bullish month. Now, if you look at September, different story. September 2021, bull market, bearish month. September 2017, bearish month. 2013, bearish month. So yes, September for me, that's the dangerous month. That's the month where we could correct even more. August, I do believe we still have the power to make a bullish month. And then of course, when everybody is selling because they're afraid, because we had so much massive green months, then October will give that last pump into that 160K area, guys. But I will be there to guide you like promised. So I will tell you when I'm getting out with my trading portfolio and when you also should get out with your trading portfolio, not your hodl portfolio, okay? Next chart. On this chart, guys, you can see where the next liquidation levels are at the moment. We can see we took out all this liquidation out. We took all this volume out. We took this out. Then we took these out. We haven't taken these out. That's 120 to 123,000. If we even took this out there. If we would pump the price up to 120 to 123,000, again, a shitload of people will be liquidated. And that's what we do at the moment. We are hunting all for these levels where people are gambling, where they will be liquidated. Okay, simple as that. Then this chart is showing you how Bitcoin, performed in the last couple of cycles and what it could mean for this cycle. I'm not saying that this is going to be a copy, but if we look at the Bitcoin chart of the past, 2012, around this area, we had a massive pump. 2016 into 17, massive pump. 2020 into 21, massive pump. Now, we are here. We are here at that retest. Do you remember the line that I drew? That line over there, resistance, now the retest. We are before that massive pump. It was the same over there, resistance, retest. Here, resistance, retest. So there's nothing different. It's all the same. This chart is not really crispy clear, I can see that, but I'm still expecting this move up. I'm not expecting here to 3.4 million, I'm expecting here to 160 to 200,000 US dollars. So that's why I don't really like this chart, okay? This chart I do like though, because you can see that the bull run started again at the same moment like it always starts, and that it also is still taking place and where it will probably end, guys. Cool chart. It is different, yes, because look, the RSI, when we go to these levels, that's when the top is in. Please be aware that this is a weekly chart. Every candle is a week. Look, and every time when a bull market starts, you get that parabolic run of 10,000%, it was 50,000%, it was even 30,000%. Last time it was 2,000%. This bull run, how big would that be? 1,000%? I don't know. How far are we already? We started here at 16K. We are already at 120,000 US dollars. So that's already times 8, 7, 8. Could we even stretch it till times 10 to 160K and make it 1,000%? Easily doable. And if you look at the RSI, we have enough room to go higher. Is this line becoming flatter? Yes. We can see steep, less steep, even less steep, little bit more less steep, and this one is again less steep. we are of course becoming less volatile in Bitcoin because Bitcoin is becoming adopted by institutional investors and countries. But this run up to 160k, still a valid possibility if you ask me. On the weekly chart, the Bitcoin power curve shows you exactly the same. And I really like the power curve. That's why I always use this chart, because it shows you the average but also the top and the bottom range that Bitcoin has moved within in the 4-year cycles. Now, the 4-year cycles top area would be this light blue top, would take us to almost 300,000 US dollars, okay? The bottom area of this bluish line around the bull market top was over there. Will take us to, well, we'll say 150,000 US dollars. That's the bottom over there, 150k. A little bit lower, that's the top area, 150k. The average bull market, the 4-year cycles mean, would be this dark blue line. Would be 210 to 220,000 US dollars. Now, my guess is that the red line is where we currently are, is going to increase very soon to this area over there. 160,000 US dollars to maybe 180,000 US dollars, in my opinion. I believe that the top is going to be a little bit in between the dark blue line and the bottom bluish area. That is where I believe the top will be. I don't believe this one is going to outperform the mean, so means coming over there. I don't think it will outperform the cloud, which means going high over there. I also don't think it will underperform, because that is what we already are doing. We already have 120,000 US dollars over here. This small pump to 150, in my opinion, is easily doable by Bitcoin. I love this chart, guys. I love this chart. Now, then we have the last chart, and that last chart is showing you again where we are with Bitcoin in terms of who is the leader when it comes to performance. Now, that's easy doable, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the best performing asset. It outperforms gold by a milestone. It outperforms Shanghai Composite, the NASDAQ. It outperforms Ethereum, S&P 500. It outperforms all the other assets. Bitcoin is the leading asset when it comes to performance. This is where your capital should be. Simple as that. There were the charts, guys.
Use my special link down below here to sign up to Bybit and claim your amazing bonus up to 30,000 US dollar. You will receive $30 for just signing up. Use my link down below and click it now.
I hope you really enjoyed all the charts, guys. Yes, short term, a lot of volatility, and yes, all the algorithms that we have that will trade for you 24/7, they made a lot of profits in the last couple of days. This weekend was insane, guys. It was a huge crash. It was a V-shaped recovery, and it's amazing to see that Bitcoin is holding that support that I told you guys. Just look the last 2 videos. I told you guys, if we break that green line, 111k, that's the area where we will fall to, and we fell to somewhere around 112k. Okay, again, I was $1,000 not correctly. Again, I was off by $1,000, but that's what Bitcoin does. It does that kind of corrections to liquidate people. Those new liquidations levels that I just showed you, yes, they are way higher. So let's see if we can create that new all-time high very soon, guys. The short term, again, I'm very happy with this volatility, because that is how we make money as traders. A long term, still on the same correct path. That retest of that massive trend line, that is a very important retest, and we did that retest and we bounced from that line. So that means we can now go to the ultimate last part of the bull market, that part where we go steeply up all the way to 160,000 US dollars. That part where you then think, I'm not going to sell, we're going to go to 500k, and where I will be telling you, please stop. These indicators are indicating that we see a top. Please start to sell. I will guide you through that till the end. I told you from the bear market bottom, I'm going to make daily videos until the bull market top, and then I'm going to take a 12-month relaxing bear market break where I only make like 2 or 3 videos a week. But till that time, I'm there to guide you to that top, guys, and I will tell you when to exit. So subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified. Now, Let's jump now into the last part, the inspirational quote. The inspirational quote has to do with life, but also has to do with belief in Bitcoin. And the inspirational quote is, never be limited by other people's limitations. That's what it is. You must believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself, then you can also be strong enough to believe in Bitcoin, or to believe in all the possibilities or all the dreams to come true. Because it's very simple. The moment you let yourself be limited by all the limitations about the people around you, you don't even stand in your own power. You're just influenced by all those people saying, that's so difficult. I know you can't change life. I know you shouldn't buy Bitcoin. I know you need to keep a standard job to become happy. No. You know, the naysayers. Why would you let those people that you normally really doubt, like why are they so negative? Why do you let those people limit you by their limitations? That is something you should never do, because the problem those people have is they have zero imagination. Zero imagination. And exactly that imagination is what you need to live an unlimited life. So it starts very simple. Start to imagine, start to manifest, start to visualize how your future looks. Start to feel as if it is already there. No limits, unlimited, but 1000% of imaginations of what could be or what should be. And then you start to listen to yourself, to what you believe in, not what all those other people believe in, not what all those other people can imagine, because they have all their limitations and they try to push their limitations on you. And that will never bring you any step further. Start to believe very strongly in yourself so that you can believe in the things that you want to achieve. Imagine how a perfect future world would look for you. Does that include all the things, the jobs, the friends, the family, whatever it is that you have now? Or does that perfect future look different? Can you even imagine another better future than you are living now? If you can, stop listening to all the people that limit you from reaching those goals. Start listening and believing in yourself and start to make that first step into achieving all those goals by not being influenced by the sad zero imaginations of all those people around you guys. That was everything for today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news? What do you think about the charts? And what do you think about the inspirational quote? Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing Tuesday and see you tomorrow or the day after again. Bam.